Welcome back, Back40 Family, to Mom's or Mother's Birthday Knife Part 1. Now, this thing has changed from the last time y'all have seen this knife. I think last time y'all saw I was working on 2 of the birthday knives, Part 1 and maybe 2. So it has changed a little bit, but if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know I've been working on it the past couple of days. But I had not been filming all of what I was doing, like the hand sanding and stuff, because all that was kind of like last minute because it was raining and thunderstorming, so I didn't want to come outside to the shed and do stuff and everything like that. It's kind of, I don't know, it's like some knife builds, like there's a couple knives that I've made that I haven't done YouTube videos on because it's kind of nice not having to worry about the editing or the camera angles, because when you film stuff, it takes about twice as long to make the knife. So other than that, I'm trying to get 2 knife videos out a week of 2 different projects maybe. I'm not sure yet, but the tang hasn't changed much. I actually have this wrapped in electrical tape. It's not exactly sharp, it's just cautious, and I don't want to mess up the satin finish that's on there. It's at a 220 grit hand sanded finish, and I'm overthrowing some video of that right now as I'm talking and some pictures. So that's what it looks like right now, and as I said again, I wasn't planning on doing anything or filming, so that's why it's covered up. And then I decided to go ahead and film it anyway, so that's why it is covered up in electrical tape. Now, the design is going to be pretty simple. If you notice, get my fat finger out the way. If you notice, this tang is all the way up to the top. You notice the tang is actually going to be cut down. This bottom half is going to stay the same, but the tang is actually going to be cut down, as you can see right there, so that way the handle is in line at the top and at the bottom, just that way it flows a lot better. And then handle's going to be curved. It's going to be one pin. There's going to be 1/8 of an inch, so I'll just be able to squeak by in the room there, providing I get everything lined up. And then it's going to have a and then it's going to be a 1/8 inch, and then it's going to be an 1/8 inch guard or thickness of a guard that's going to be kind of curving like down here like that, and then going to be straight up like that. I like that look, and that's going to be made out of my favorite materials is angle iron because it's so versatile. And I haven't had time to smelt any brass, 1 because I don't have a smelting pot, and 2 I just haven't had time. I got a lot of my brother found some outdoor lights or whatever, but a lot of it is like brass, so he took them home for me, and I'm going to smelt them. So if anyone has a smelter and they live in Virginia, let's see, who would it be? It would be B&B Forge, and then you, Yamez. If you know anybody, or if you all have a small smelter, not sure if you do, pick up on Yamez's live stream again. But anyways, if y'all have a smelter or you know someone in the area that does, please let me know. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Just hit me up on my email. But anyways, guys, what we are going to be working on is dropping the tang, and then starting on the guard, and then the handle, getting all that fitted up, and then it's going to be, the last thing is going to be the pin. Once we get all that done up, we're going to re-hand sand the blade at the 220. That's where we're going to leave it. And the guard is also going to be hand sanded at 220. And then the handle is probably going to be going up to 1000, I think. I'm trying to figure out different ways to do it because recently I've been having a problem because I'll leave it to hand sand right after. I'll hand sand the handle after I'm done gluing up everything, and the problem with that is I can't like get to the corners that I want, everything like that. So what I might do is get everything hand sanded, and then I might just get everything hand sanded, then glue up everything and just like tape up everything. I think that's what I might do. I want to, try out new and different techniques, because that's the only way you're going to grow. But anyways, guys, that's enough of me talking. I don't know if I'm going to do any time lapse or not because it is hot. So I might turn off this camera and relieve myself of the shirt. And yeah, that probably came out really awkward. But anyways, I'll see you all in a minute. I don't know if I'm gonna do time lapse. And yeah, as always with this channel, guys, let's get into some time lapse. Alright guys, I got this guy all squared up. This is the piece we're going to be using. This is 6 inches long, and I think I'm going to whittle it down to about a half inch. Not a half inch, I'm going to whittle it down to about an inch. Something around there. I'm just going to try and square up this edge. And I'm going to leave this edge, because that's fine. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grind this flat. So it won't actually be technically an 1/8 inch. And then we're gonna, I think, ooh, because I need a hand sand it at 220. So if I need to do that, so after I grind it, after I grind it, then I have to regrind it with the 120. So I do it at the 60, then I'll do it at the 120. And then that's when I'll go ahead after the 120. Yeah, after the 120, I will slot it so I can fit this guy in here. Actually, I do that, and then I'm just gonna hand sand this whole thing, and then we'll trim it down to size because it's 7/8 on the top. And then this guy, I'll just cut off the excess as I go, I guess. I think is what I'm gonna do. And yeah, so let's get to cracking on that. Alrighty guys, I think I forgot to turn on the camera, but anyways, I got this guy ground at a 60. I think I can go ahead and hand sand it to 220. And I think I'm gonna actually chop it down to 4 inches so I don't have so much excess. And then I'm gonna leave actually an inch on the top and then a couple inches down at the bottom. I think that'll be okay. A little bit unevenness, but I think that'll come out with a hand sand. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna bring the camera along for that, but I'll get back with y'all tomorrow when that is done hand sanding, and then we'll go ahead and slot it and fit it. Until then, I will see y'all tomorrow. Alrighty guys, it is actually, I think, been about 4 days since you last saw me or something like that, or since the other part of the video. It's been a couple days. A lot of stuff has happened, including that motor over there and a couple other things that are coming up. But for the guard, I can get this thing off. It is hand sanded at 220. It is slotted. I'm leaving it at 220. And yeah, I'm gonna be cutting the top. Is gonna be about that height. You can hear a wasp up in here somewhere. I love wasps. Don't y'all? They're so good. Anyways, anywho, that's how basically long on top. That's basically how long on top it's gonna be, and then the bottom, as you know, it's gonna get curved around. And as you can see, the bottom is actually kind of thinned out more than the top, so that's gonna be interesting to do. But that means it's gonna be easier to bend, but more susceptible to cracking. Anyways, so that's done. And during that time, I also got the handle. Purple heart, also got that slotted out. I don't know, all I did the other day I just broke the corners, and it is already fitting up quite nicely. As you can tell, it is a little uneven, so I'm going to shave off some wood on this side, and that beast is going to help me do it. And then this is where the pin is going to be. I don't know if you can see that pencil line. I really need to get a new camera because my screen is still broke. Anywho, this will probably be making it into a video here soon. This is some white oak that I got from acquaintance, I guess you could say. And then underneath it, hopefully you can see there's some saw blades. Circular saw blades, I might add. Let me get that zoom there. There we go. And what I'm wondering is if I should make saw blade Damascus And would that even work? Or do you know of people who have done saw blade Damascus, where it's just circular saws, they welded it up, they pounded it out, and everything like that? Let me know down in the comments if that would work and who has done it. And then I would need to, I'm gonna be planning here, coming up, once I'm done with this knife, and then I can restore a pocket knife, I think. Then I think it will be redoing my forging area, new stumps, building the beast again. I mean, I'm tearing that whole thing apart and just completely redoing. I'm gonna be rebuilding the beast. So if y'all have any ideas and suggestions on really good designs on box forges out of forged brick, let me know down in the comments. Shoot me some links and some channels who have done a really good job. Yeah. And also, Sam Towns, if you ever watch this, I'd love some of your advice. I watched your live stream on the forge building theory and stuff. Really good. I'm very glad that you did that, because that is helping me out a lot and will help me out even more. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. You're gonna have to wait till next week to find out what this whole thing looks like, and I'll probably have this thing done in 2 parts, which I'm really happy about. And I'm already thinking, I think I'm gonna go ahead and reforge this, because it's already really thin and there are definitely some big mistakes in this guy. So yeah, I think that's gonna happen for sure. So, which is a shame, because it was such a fun knife to build, but I want to get like the spine thicker and all that mamma jamma. So, until next time, thank you for watching Back40 Family, and if you're not part of the Back40 Family yet, all you gotta do, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll get notified every time I drop one of these crusty videos, and smash that like button. Jesus loves you. I love ya, and y'all please have a fantastic day, and happy 4th of July. I'll probably be making a video on that, but until then, I'll see you next time.